What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Market Watch for the week of February 29th through March 6th. I'm your host, Jason Zwolak of the Zwolak Group with First Team and Christie's International Real Estate. Hope you're all having a great week. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're new to this show, each week I take a look at the Irvine and Orange County housing market as a whole, and then I break up the Irvine housing market into 3 different subsections. Usually we don't waste any time, so let's jump right in and take a look at what happened in Orange County last week. So in Orange County last week, we had 440 homes sell. So we did see a slight decrease in the number of homes sold. The number of homes on the market right now in Orange County is 4,174, up from 4,110 last week. So we did see a slight increase in our inventory. The average days on market for the homes that sold, 37 days. That is a hot seller's market. Homes just flying off the shelves. Those that are selling are moving quickly. We saw the average list to sold percentage at 98.3%, with the average price of just under $940,000 and the average list price of just over $956,000. So that 98.3% list to sold average, almost identical to last week where we had 98.6. So that's really nice that we're seeing those. It means that we're not seeing a lot of homes being overpriced past that fair market value, or maybe just a little bit slightly past it, but they're not having to reduce, which is always good, because sometimes in these hotter markets, what we end up seeing is sellers come on the market and they want to get that top dollar, and they're really pushing and they're trying to stretch the price, and they're over asking on their house, and what ends up happening is they end up having to reduce to come down to that fair market value or just above fair market value where buyers are willing to pay right now, because buyers are willing to go above that fair market value if it's the right home, but they're not willing to just throw money haphazardly and go way above that asking price. So again, market's really hot in Orange County. So now what we do is we'll take a look at Irvine and see if we see any similarities, any differences in what's going on in the Irvine market as a whole. So let's check that out. So the Irvine housing market last week, we had 42 homes sell with the number of homes on the market of 496. So our supply did go up by about 20 homes, where we had 476 last week. We had 496 this week. So we did see that inventory go up slightly. This is something new that I started doing last week, and I really like it. So the average days on market for the homes that are currently on the market is 72. The average days on market, which is in parenthesis here of 51, that's for the homes sold. So you can really see that the homes selling are selling quicker than those homes that are staying on the market. So you're seeing, you might be able to, it might be due to them being aligned properly. You know, I talk about alignment a lot on this show, and what that is really just being priced right, being marketed right, and being in good condition so that it shows properly. And that is so important. And we'll see as we move into the 3 subcategories in Irvine, some similarities in those days on market. So keep an eye on that. The average price in Irvine, just over $1.2 million. That is our highest average this year, week to week, which is amazing. The average list price was just under 1.25, with a list to sold average of 96.7%, down about 0.9% from last week, where it was 97.6. So we're hovering around that 97%. So we did see a little dip in the list to sold average in both Orange County and in Irvine. We did see a slight rise in inventory, which is always good. Days on market is really hot, 51 for the solds in Irvine, 37 for the solds in Orange County. So the homes are moving really quickly. And that inventory, that supply is creeping, but it's not moving as fast as we've seen in the past. So it is a great time to be a seller. For a buyer, again, as I talk to like every week, especially in these hot markets, you need to have a strategy. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the show. So now that we've looked at Orange County and Irvine as a whole, now I break down Irvine into 3 separate categories. The first category, first-time home buyer. Second category, step-up category. Third is the luxury buyer or luxury category. So number 1, let's take a look at the first-time home buyer. So first-time home buyer market, which is $0 to $750,000. We had 101 homes on the market, up 10. So we had added about 10% of our supply was increased here, which is amazing. Number of solds was 18 versus 20 last week, so pretty much the same. The average days on market, identical for the solds at 47. The actives were at 54, so down slightly from last week. So we did see a little bit of change here from last week to this week, and the big thing here is inventory. So we had about the same number of homes sell, right? But we saw the inventory go up slightly. So that might be an indication in this category that what's to come. But really, what we've seen, and it's been crazy, it's a week-to-week thing, because we'll see an increase in inventory one week, a decrease the next week. So you really have to stay on top of things, and that's what we're here to help you with, and that's why I do this every week, is to try to help you stay on top of the market, especially if you're a buyer or a seller in this market, because it is so crucial to have your finger on the pulse of the market and know what is going on. So now that we've taken a look at first-time home buyer market, let's take a look at the step up and see what's happening there. So the step up category, we had 196 active homes on the market in that category of 750 to 1.25 million. 196 homes on the market, up almost 12 homes from last week at 184 on the market last week, so that's always good to see. Where we did see a big drop in this category was we only had 9 homes sell in last week in this category, and that was down from 28 homes last week. And in this category, that is the lowest number of homes that have sold in this category this year, in a week this year. So that's very, very interesting. Days on market for those 9 homes, 31 days. So just over a month. Are you kidding me? That's insane. The average days on market for those 196 that are on the market is 56 right now. So crazy hot market still. You get those homes that sold 31 days, a month. So home hits the market, 1 month later, they're closing. Are you kidding me? That's insane. So it's very difficult. It's a hot category. We did see a little dip in this inventory. I'm going to be very interested to see what happens next week to see if this trend continues or if we have a bounce back week and we're back up to around that 28-30 per week, which we've seen in the past in this step up category. So now we've looked at first time home buyer, we've looked at step up, now we look at luxury, which is anything over 1.25 million. So let's check out our luxury category within Irvine. So in Irvine luxury buyers market, what we saw is 1.25 anything above 1.25 million. Active homes down by 2 homes, so down to 199 with the active inventory last week of 201. We did see 15 homes sell, so we saw a little influx in this category here, where we had 15 homes sold versus 13 last week. The average days on market for the homes sold was 67 versus the active inventory average days on market, which is 96. So a third more days on market for the active inventory versus those that have sold. So what does this all mean? Really, we're in a hot seller's market right now. If you are a seller, you need to get on the market soon. You need to get your home prepped, get it looking in great condition. Right now we just did a great cosmetic rehab on a property. It's going on right now with some new flooring, some new paint, some new hardware, things that don't cost a lot of money, but are going to be able to really make the home pop when it hits the market. So we're really excited about that. That's coming up hopefully beginning of April will be on the market, so that's amazing there. But I think that's really something that you need to look at if you are thinking of selling. Now's the time. Talk to your agent. Talk to us. We're here to help you in any way that you can. If you have any questions, let us know. If you're a buyer, as I talk about over and over and over again, get a strategy. If your agent doesn't have a strategy for you as a buyer and is just sending you properties, you need to get a new agent. You need to sit down with an agent and have a strategy. Sit down with them. Talk about what you need. Come up with a strategy to find that home. We have multiple strategies that we come up with, whether it's door knocking, whether it's sending out letters that talk about you as a buyer to say, hey, we really want to be in this area. Have you thought about selling? Trying to find a property that's on the market beforehand. We use our sneak preview. Right now, we have 184 homes that are off market, that are getting ready for market, that we can show our buyers, which is amazing. What tools does your agent have for you? You need to have a strategy to win in this. And then once you find that home, and if there's multiple offers, you need to have a strategy to get your offer accepted, because there are things that you can do within the contract that will help your offer stand out, and you have to have a strategy for that. So a little bit of passion there, because I do get passionate about this. I love fighting for our clients. I love winning. I love that look on their faces when they win the house. So it's something that you need to hone in on. You really have to come up with a strategy. If you don't have a strategy, talk to us. You can reach out to us. We're here to help in any way that we can. So now that's the market. That's what's happening over the past week. Let's take a look at rates really quickly. We'll take a look at those. I got these from Patty Carpenter. She always such a great lender. She sends these over to me so I can get them to you. So let's take a look at what's happening in rates. This was for March 7th. So conforming 15-year fixed, 2.5%. Conforming 30-year fixed, 3.375. 7/1 ARM, 3.65%. The jumbo 30-year fixed is 3.375%, a jumbo 7/1 ARM 2.5%, FHA 30-year fixed 3.438%, and a VA for our vets 30-year fixed at 2.75%. Now remember, these are not APR rates, so the APR rates will include your fees and whatnot, but these rates are insane. These are historically low rates. If you are a buyer, I know it's a tough market. You may be feeling discouraged, but you really need to think about making a move. If you're a seller, or if you're a property owner, maybe pull some money out and buy a property, get another investment property, refinance. Think about refinancing. Save yourselves a couple $100, $200, $300 a month. What could you do with that? Or pay off your loan faster? How great would that be? So these are all things that you got to think about, because the rates right now are so low. It's so amazing. But other than that, that's what's happening in today's market. I have so much fun getting this out to you guys. Again, any questions that you have, make sure you hit us up in the comments. Contact us directly. You can email, phone, anything that you need. Let us know. We are here to help you in any way that we can. If you do like this video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notified every time a new video comes out. I release this every weekend so that you guys are up to date, know what's happening, and are the most educated buyers and sellers on the market. So hope you guys all have a great rest of your week, and until next time, take care everybody.